Oh, hello. Oh, hello. There we go. Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing? I was just brushing my teeth. I had an errant poppy seed in my tooth, so I had to get rid of it. Hello, Charlie Grant on all the platforms. Hello, Jenna. I'm a little bit bunged up with a cold, so if I do sound a bit nasally, that's why. I may pop out at some point to blow my nose, so I won't be doing that on stream. Right, how are we all doing, everybody? Is everyone nice and cool? Because I'm not. I'm blooming boiling. Go to there. It is too hot here. It is, Jenna. It's very hot. Okie dokie. Thank you. Wunderbar. There we are. Turn that volume down a little bit. It is muggy. It's muggy out there. I'm going to very quickly pop out while I shut the curtains, otherwise the light will get a bit weird in here in a few minutes. So I'm just going to pop out for just a second. Where am I? I'm there. Oh, see you in a second. There we go. Hello. Hi, Martine. Hi, Anita. Good to see you again. Just shut the curtain. Also, for some reason, one of my lights broke last week. Not last week, when we did the last quiz. I was turning off my spotlights. One of them just went completely off, so I had to change the plug over. I felt very manly doing all these electronic works. Right. Thank you very much, Linda, for sharing on Facebook and Twitter. That's very nice of you. Thank you so much. Alright. Good. Turn that all off. Hello, Christopher Reese, how are you? That's the one I want. Don't want that. Don't want that. Right. I'm very bunged up, I do apologise, everybody. Might pop out just a second so I can do my nose again. Martine says, am I the only one that has no sound on YouTube? Well, I hope you do. On YouTube. Well, I hope you do. That's me on the YouTube. So it seems like you should have sound. Maybe a little less pale. There you go. Slightly more ginger, a little less pale. That's how I like it. And that's a little bit too slow. There we go. Thank you, Anita, for sharing us on your Facebook. Come and join us for some quiz fun. Please do. Jenna says she likes the music, lol. Well, you see, the thing about that is, this is Facebook's premium sound library. Nothing wrong with ginger, says Caroline. No. Caroline is right on that one. My stepdad's a ginger. Gotta rep that ginger. What was I saying? Yeah, this is Facebook's premium sound library, because You know when you had the problems not last week but the week before when I was trying to get on and I couldn't get anywhere and Facebook wasn't working? It's because I was using copyrighted music, even though the person of the maker of the music declared it non-copyright. So for some reason Facebook were like, oh no, that's copyright. But it wasn't. It's just so they can use their premium sound library. Well, joke's on them. I'm streaming this from an illegal area, so sucks to be them. I'm streaming this. Green says, share the story about the London to Brighton mini run. It's not that bad. I know you're making it sound like I'm an idiot, but it's not that bad. I saw signs for the mini London to Brighton run on the signpost, so I was thinking, why is it a mini version? You know, it's the same distance, London to Brighton. Turns out it's for minis. Didn't realise that. I don't know. Don't know why. To me, that just seems perfectly logical. It's a mini run. Why would you call it a mini run if it wasn't a mini run? It's not a small run, it's the same size. But no, it's for minis. Good evening, Caroline. Again, apologies if I do pop out every now and again. It's just to blow my nose. No one wants to see me blow my nose on the stream. Disgusting. So we're about 2 minutes out. This music is poo, isn't it? I don't like it at all. Only way I can get any music though. It's a little less awkward when there's a bit of music playing in the background, I think. Thankfully, Facebook do have a lot of this copyright-free music, so it's not exactly like it's hard to get. Is this better than silence? I don't know. I did have a happy anniversary last week, Linda. Thank you very much for asking. For the actual anniversary day itself, we went out to take Sarah's granddad to for a meal with everybody, which was quite nice. We all went out for that one. And then on Friday, me and Sarah went to our favourite Japanese restaurant and saw a film. We saw that Everything Everywhere All at Once, which I'm still not sure whether it was just a great film or the best film I've ever seen. I need to probably digest it and watch it again. And our Japanese restaurant was Pompoko in Brighton, and we went to have that in the middle of a nice big field with a nice view. A bit of Japanese food and a bit of a view, which is quite nice. It was a great escape in the weekend, so everywhere was really rammed, so we didn't get to eat inside, but we had a nice view of a big field where we ate our food. Right. This god-awful music in the background. Wonderful, right. Go there, do that. That one there. Right. Hello, Sarah. Didn't see you there. Okay. So we're going to jump off with our intro as always first. So we'll see you back here in a couple of minutes.
To play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though knows you, doesn't care cause he's barely even sober.
And our thanks as always to Rats for our intro music. Apparently Mark saw them at the Great Escape, and they were fantastic. They were the last on, I think. Right. So yeah, our round again ends with round number 2 is all about the art. Round number 3 is multiple choice, and round number 4 is general knowledge. All right, and as always, if you do want to send any money our way, it is paypal.me/quizactually. So do it on there as well. Right, I'm going to pop to here, and we're going to start straight away. If I can get it up with the... There we go, right, wonderful. It's time for... It's Quiz Actually has felt balls. So there they are on there, and to show you the balls tonight, it is... It's Mark! There he is, there's the balls.
You put some weird colours in here.
I have, haven't I? In the balls tonight, I have added more than 30, less than 90. So more than 30, less than 90. So there you go, there's the balls on the screen there, and Mark is having it as well. And Mark is very low down there at the bottom.
Yes, try and get in there.
So there are the balls. Also, as well, before we do move on, we have unfortunate news for you. Our Quiz Actually family has got one person smaller. At the end of last month, the last Tuesday of last month, unfortunately, the Noski servants lost one half of their servants in Mike. Unfortunately, he passed away. It was his funeral on Tuesday. So Joan did say that she would like to get back to doing things, get a bit more normality. So we're just announcing that. I didn't want to announce it at our last quiz just in case she wasn't ready to hear that. So I hope you all will join us in sending condolences to Joan and Noski's servants. We really have lost someone there. Very special. They had been joined us since I think the second quiz we ever did. And he said what fun. They were always very nice to comment about how much fun they had and how much it helped them as well. So
and also took the mick out of me a fair bit as well.
Indeed.
Which is all the point, isn't it? Which is why I've just popped in tonight. I might pop on a bit later. I'm working upstairs, but I felt it was necessary for us to do a united front to say that we have lost another member of the family. And our hearts go out to Joan and to Noski.
Yeah. So, that's a bit of the news there. So we're going to move on to the actual quiz itself. Right. Anyway, hope you enjoy yourself, Joan. Hope you get a bit more normality. Bring it back to focus for you as well. Right. Okay. Right then. I'm a bit of lost now. I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, you'll sign that. Great Escape. Luna Blue are amazing. A German band called Leak. Check them out. Really, really good. And a bonkers band from the Faroe Islands called Joe and the Ship Boys. Do check them out as well. The energy that band brought to the room was phenomenal. And of course, Rats. It was really nice when the boys walked into the room. They came up and gave me a hug, which was lovely. And it was my last of 31 bands in the whole weekend. So it just, and as you can imagine, I was quite drunk at that point.
When are you not?
I shall let you get on your round.
All right,
I'll pop down a bit later.
Yes.
See you for now, boys and girls.
See you later. All right, pop myself in. Oh, wonderful. There we go. Right then. Okay, everybody, let's start with our first round then. Round number 1. Round number 1, it is the ends with round, and tonight your answers end with the letter G, as in ghost. But ghost doesn't end with a G, it starts with a G. So I kind of missed out on that one. Anyway. Right, all your answers end with the letter G. I actually did make an entire first round today. I was like, there were some really good questions, I really liked those, and I realised they all started with G rather than ended with G. So yeah, I had to make a whole new roundup again. I could have just gone with it, but I just thought, you know what, I'm not going to shortchange you guys. You want consistency, and consistency is what you're going to get. Because we're always consistent here, aren't we? Right then, let's get our pointer in the go, so I get everything working. Wonderful. Right. Question number 1 for round number 1. Who was the author of the book Live and Let Die? So who was the author of the book Live and Let Die? I also have a team at one of my other quizzes that play the called Liver Let Die, which I always think is quite a fun play on the words. Right, let's have a quick look on there. Oh, we've already had a couple of donations to the PayPal. I'll quickly open those up. I think I could put the old Facebook library up there. Wonderful. Alright, Kim, not asking for much, are you? Blimey, O'Reilly, when you just started. Number 2. In which sport does the Fastnet race take place? Which sport does the Fastnet Fastnet race take place? I'll get those felt balls up for you, Kim. Redheads. 375. Okay. Just get on with it. Alright, Kim. Button it. I can mute you. You can't mute me. Well, you can mute me, technically. Number 3. What word comes before shell, plant, and head? So it ends with a G. What comes before shell, plant, and head? So what word ending in G comes before shell, plant, and head? Tell me that, hey? Tell me that. I do mute you. How dare you? No, you're so mean, Kim. When you see you in person, you think butter would melt in your mouth. But you're so horrible to me online. Right, there we go. We haven't got a marathon tonight. Unfortunately, I had too many things to do today to get on with it. But I do have our Zoom of the week, and I also have the felt balls. The Zoom of the week will be worth 4 points. Number 4. Which European landlocked state is a Grand Duchy? Which European landlocked state is a Grand Duchy? Oh, haha, never. I'm always mean. Fair enough. Not going to argue with you because you might hurt me. I don't know. Are our new players from the couple of weeks ago playing? We had a new player playing. It was a lady and her 9-year-old were playing last week. Alright, moving on. Question number 5. Number 5. What name is given to a participant in a fight, conflict, or game who is not expected to win? So what name is given to a participant in a fight, conflict, or game who is not expected to win? Right, the PayPal as well. Forgot about that. Don't want to ignore anyone's PayPals, so log in there. We have... Get out of there. We have... DW Ricks, thank you very much for your donation. We have Martine, says, looking forward to doing the quiz again. Thanks from Martine. We have Kim O'Shea, the big meanie. We also have Tracy Kitching, who did donate 2 weeks ago. I didn't get a chance to read it out last time, so thank you very much, Tracy. If you're playing tonight or you're just watching along, thank you very much for your donation as well. Hope you're keeping well. Moving on, question number 6. Number 6, what was the name of the World War II Enigma codebreaker who was given a posthumous pardon in 2013? Point for first name, point for surname, but it is the surname that ends with a G. Question number 7. Number 7, Galaxy is a series of mobile phones made by what electronics company? So Galaxy is a series of mobile phones made by what electronics company? Round 2 is the arts. Well, I cannot picture that going well. says Christopher Reese. I'll let you have that one, that's pretty good. Why is there talking? I don't like talking in my audio. Go away. I specifically asked for no vocals, you stupid machine. What is this sound library? It's rubbish. I have one, so I should know, said Anne. You better. Number 8, sorry. The Great Wall concept. I'm turning this off. This is absolutely dire. The Great Wall concept was revived under which emperor in the 14th century? Was it Ming, Qing, or Dong? So they were all emperors, but which one was it? Ming, Qing, or Dong? Right. Let's try that. Oh, there's not many of them. Right, question number 9. Question number 9. Pung and chow are terms used in which game? So pung and chow are terms used in which game? That was weirdly timed. Whoa! Where are you going? There we go. That was a weird one. Oh, Jenna on the Twitch said, who do you want to win, Johnny Depp or his ex? I know it's random. I'm leaning more towards Johnny Depp. The evidence is kind of stacked against Amber, especially with all the weird diagnoses of being bipolar and sort of stuff. Doesn't seem to be all adding up for her. And question number 10. Question number 10. In Star Wars A New Hope, what type of starfighter did Luke fly while attacking the Death Star? Kim O'Shea says definitely Johnny. Yeah, it's a weird thing, you know. It's something you step on eggshells for, these sort of things, you know. I believe that coming out with this testimony has sort of set back people believing women in these sort of situations, which is not what you want. The odds are usually stacked in favour against the male when it comes to these sort of things, and a lot of the times women's testimonies get discounted. And yeah, her being this far gone has sort of pushed back people's trust in hearing the other person's side. Linda says Johnny without a doubt. Definitely Kim says Johnny. But yeah, it's a weird one, I don't know. It's very nuanced. Marcus just text Kerching. I don't know why, I don't think we've got any more donations in, but if we have, I'll have a quick check. Oh, we have. God. We've got Karina that says baggy chicken. Thank you very much. And Caroline, thank you for the quiz tonight. Sorry to hear Joan's sad news. We all are, Caroline, and we will miss Mike. We don't really talk to him directly, but we've got a lot of stories from them. So yeah, we'll definitely miss them. North Gunny has one servant. I don't know how she's going to manage. So in Star Wars A New Hope, what type of starfighter did Luke fly while attacking the Death Star? Tell Mark he's supposed to be working. I know. He's supposed to be working. Not they can hear me. The door's probably closed. Anyway, that is your 10. It's not the answers, but we will go to the recap. Alright. I'm a nerd for Star Wars, lol. I know that one, says Jenna. Good. Right. Here is your recap. There's the donate button. Hello, Kerry Hughes. Good to see you. Good to virtually see you. Oh, Mark can hear me because he's got his PC on. Well, I'm just a distraction for you. Get on with it. Avanti. Get working. This music is just terrible. I don't know what to do about it. Ooh, God. Oh, I'm really looking forward to Kenobi. Ooh! I'm looking forward to She-Hulk. I saw the preview, the trailer for She-Hulk today. I've always been into She-Hulk. She's one of my favourite comic characters. Again, I don't know what this music's about. Oh, we got a couple of drop frames there. That's not good. I'll load a few of these programs. Doctor Who spoilers for the 60 special in 2023, says Mark. Don't be spoiling it for people. Sod off and work. Love it. You don't need me to tell you, Mark. They're all doing it for you. Sod off and work. Speaking of music today, Mark's obviously talked about it before, I found a fantastic playlist today of Motown hidden gems. There's a few bits of Northern Soul in there, some stuff I'd never heard in there, including a Marvin Gaye song that was only released in the 90s, which is kind of weird. But yeah, there's lots of cool hidden gems in that one. What's your favourite genre of music? I am a big fan of listening to a bit of Motown every now and again. I know it's not a genre, that's a record label, but you know what I mean. Well, I will say my favourite music has got to be either 90s alternative or progressive house music. Those are my two jams. Right. Let's pop back there and we'll get on with the answers, shall we? Alright, here we go then. So, on with the answers. Let's get rid of that donate button. Alright. So, 2 points for all of these. Can we have a Lisa impression, please? I've got a sore throat because I've got a cold, so I hope you enjoy this. Hello, Mark. It's me, Lisa. Remember me from school? I love Corpse Husband's music, says Jenna. What? Here we go. Who was the author of the book Live and Let Die? It was the creator of James Bond. It was Ian Fleming. Ian Fleming. Speaking of Fleming, that's what I've got at the moment. Number 2. Which sport does the Fastnet race take place? I would have no idea on this one. I wouldn't even be able to hazard a guess. It is yachting. Cracks me up every time, says Kim. Yeah, I'm sure Mark doesn't feel the same, and if Elisa ever heard it, I'm sure she wouldn't either. Number 3. What comes before shell, plant, and head? It is an egg. 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 Ant says she's an 80s music girl. I'm not a fan of the 80s music, me. Don't know. Oh my god. Buy followers, Prime and Viewer on mountviewers.com. Go away, you silly bot. I don't care. Hello, Frank. Egg. Number 4. Which European landlocked state is a Grand Duchy? It is Luxembourg. Luxembourg for number 3. 4, sorry. I am going to get rid of that spammer on our Twitch. Just give me just a second. We've dipped and gone. If one of my mods could get rid of that comment. Can we see Mark's burnt bacon? Of course you can. There. Look at it. I'll never get over that. Friggin' purple bacon. Unbelievable. Right, anyway, moving on. Question number 5. Number 5, what was the name of the participant in a fight not expected to win? They are the underdog. The underdog for number 5. Purple Bacon, how'd you do it? Number 6, what was the name of the World War II Enigma codebreaker who was given a posthumous pardon in 2013? It was Alan Turing, got a posthumous pardon for having the audacity to be gay. Ridiculous. It's 37 degrees at work, my back is sweaty, says Sarah. That's not good. Sad times. You know what? It's funny that, because, you know, I was reading up, if horse racing and dog racing, they're not allowed to go on the track if it's more than 33 degrees. Yet there's no rule for humans to work in a kitchen at over 37 degrees. Weird, isn't it? Number 7. Galaxy series mobile phones made by the South Korean Samsung company. Samsung company for number 7. Number 8. The Great Wall was revived under Emperor Ming. Rather a merciless Ming, if you say so. Number 9. Pung and Chow are terms used in which game? It is the game of Mahjong. Mahjong for number 9. It's one of those games that looks deceptively easy, but it really isn't. Have you ever seen a Mahjong Salter? They're incredible. They're really cool. And finally, no, I'm sure I've brought it up before. Number 10 is Star Wars New Hope. The type of starfighter that Luke flew was, of course, an X-Wing. An X-Wing. Thank you for banning that spammer, Cardace, over on Twitch. Thank you, sir. Alright. I've also found out, I can see who's in the chat now. And I can see them. Another TV viewer, Ice Wizards, Jenna and Xylane. Hello to all of you. Thank you very much for being in the chat. You're a very quiet lot, but I appreciate you. Muggy is a word. Anyway, I just never heard it before. Right, let us know what your points were, guys, in the comments. Let us know what your points were. I'm going to just sort of make a curated playlist of Facebook crap now because we can't play anything else. Because some of it is absolutely gash, it's rubbish. Linda got 20, well done. I thought I would have got a few of you out on the old Great Wall concept, because I would have no idea, it's a complete guess for me. Joan says, thanks for your kind words. Strange doing the quiz of that, Mike, but lovely to be with you all again. I scored 18 without him. Noski was no help. Typical Noski, eh? The hand stuck to me. Does Mark sweat like a pig if he cooks bacon? I like that one. Anne got 10. Natasha got 12 and a lonesome. Sarah got 20. Absolute rubbish. No, bull. Yeah, Martin got 18. I don't know if you read that out. Linda got 20 as well. Yeah, I've read Linda's out already, haven't I? Yeah. There we go. We did it, everyone. We did it. Jenna got 1. Linda over on YouTube does say, take care, Joan, thinking of you. Just in case you can't see it there, Joan. The family are here for you. Right. Let's move on to round number 2. Round number 2 is... Let me just get it up. It's the arts. Ooh, Fiona got 20, Kim got 10. Mark says, leave my bacon alone. Leave my bacon alone, he says. My hair's a bit weird in this. I seem to be phasing out of the blue screen a bit. No one wants to touch your bacon, says Kim. Damn straight, sister. Alright, all about art, artwork, theatre. Anything to do with the arts, you know. Can't think of any other words. Anyway, question number 1 for round number 2. In which European city can you see the Little Mermaid statue? So in which European city can you see the Little Mermaid statue? What is his music? It's terrible. Question number 2. Number 2, if a sonata is for instruments, what is a cantata written for? So if a sonata is for instruments, what is a cantata written for? Some hardcore stuff right now. Question number 3. Montagues and Capulets. Which play? So Montague and Capulets. Which play? Sarah's not falling for these obvious spam messages. Someone spamming the chat. Ban him, says Charlie Grant. I like we all got the same idea there. Mods, if you could take care of that for me, please. Thank you. Question number 4. Number 4. Who wrote the books The Good Companions and An Inspector Calls? I'm drinking my mega pint. Anyone else, says Natasha Kidd? I am drinking water. From a bottle. Because I am fasting. From 5 PM every day I fast for 20 hours and I only have water after 5. So yes. And I love it. Massive fan of it. What is with this music? Oh dear. Something a little less hardcore. For number 5, which Dutch graphic artist was well known for his spatial illusions and tessellations? We need the surname for this one. Well done, I only have wine after 5, says Natasha. Believe me, I wish I was on the wine. I really do. I really do. But no, I'm enjoying the wine. I'm enjoying. I've definitely got wine in the brain. No, I'm enjoying the water. I really like having a fast. I always like when I get to a certain amount of time in the fast, my energy levels really do spike upwards. It's great. Oh, Johnny Depp was asking if he poured himself a mega pint. Amazing. Aimer PM, says Sarah. Charlie Matt says my favourite artist. I'm a big fan as well. Oh, did that hit crazy stairs? Question number 6. The Virgin on the Rocks is a work by which artist? Is it Picasso, Rodin, or Da Vinci? So The Virgin on the Rocks is the work of which artist? Is it Picasso, Rodin, or Da Vinci? What is this blooming? Right, I'm trying one more song, and if it doesn't work, I'm stopping the music. Bet Mark's on the wine upstairs. He better not be. He's driving to Tesco later. This is no better. This is just weird. Right, number 7. Which English artist, whose name is a rank in the police force, painted the Hay Wain? He's supposed to be upstairs doing work, Sarah. He's burning bacon downstairs. Mike is also on the water, mixed with beer. Evening, was cooking on the barbecue, so a bit late to the party. Hello, Bev. Hope you had a nice barbecue. What did you have? I made me and Mark some fantastic chicken in a creamy mushroom and parmesan and broccoli sauce. It was absolutely fantastic. So good that Mark actually showed me how much of the plate he'd licked clean. He liked it that much. Praise from Caesar. Number 8. In which country was Pablo Picasso actually born? Was Pablo Picasso from Portugal, Spain, or Algeria? Sausages and burgers. Others were playing whilst I cooked. Nice to see what your priorities are, Bev. Get the food first. No messing about. Anne has a frozen cocktail, but it's so frozen she can't open the packet. Just breathe on it for a bit. Get it cool. Question number 9. According to convention, from the audience's perspective, does a pantomime villain always enter from the left or right hand side of the stage? Moving on, question number 10. Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo. Are all 3 of the 4 Ninja Turtles? Who's the other one? So Leonardo, Raphael and Michelangelo are 3 of the 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Who is the 4th? Which side did Mark enter earlier? From your perspective, it would be the left. Only time will tell if that's the right answer. Or is he the villain of the story? As they always say, every villain's the hero of their own story. Apparently, I have a new message. Ooh. That's cool looking. Ooh. Yeah, you seem like the kind of person to have their books, Charlie. Okay, let's move on then to the recap of that round, shall we? Go to the recap. Here we go. And there. We'll go through 10 and then we'll do our Zoom of the week. There is the donate button. And of course, there is Knickers, the cow. Oh, we've got a few more people in the Twitch chat. Hello, people in the Twitch chat. Welcome to the quiz. If you're enjoying yourselves, just say hello. As long as you don't shout the answers out, play along at your leisure. We're here to entertain you. Hashtag not a cow. It is a cow. Knickers is a cow. All the time. Look at the size of it. Look at the goddamn size of it. Beautiful. It's the 25th anniversary of The Fifth Element, one of my all-time favourite movies this year. Hopefully they're coming back to cinemas. They're doing it in America, but I don't know if they're doing it over here. Which would be weird, because it was more popular over here than it was in America and France. I love The Fifth Element. It's one of my favourite films. What's a film that you can watch again and again and again and again, no matter how many times you see it? It's tying with me between The Fifth Element and The Mummy. Which film can you just put on, watch it, no matter how many times you see it, no matter what time of day, no matter what kind of mood you're in? What film will you just put on as a comfort film? Tell me in the comments. And while you're telling me that, I'm going to prepare my paper so I can get ready for the Zoom of the week. Mark is pigging out on bacon, Anna, not burning it. The Blind Side. I've never even heard of that, Martin. My mum says sliding doors. Hello, Mum. I could have guessed that one. FBY and Twitch. Alright, there we go. The original Back to the Future. Yeah, that's a good one, Linda. There's so many things in that. You could probably watch that 30, 40, 50 times and there's always something new you'll find out. One of my favourite ones is the fact that when, at the start of the film, it's called Twin Pines Mall, and when he goes back to the future, he accidentally hits a new tree. And when he goes back to the normal present time, it's called just the Pine Mall, I think. Love Actually. I, Robot, Charlie Grant. All right. That's a different one. Beetlejuice, Suzanne. Are you excited that they're doing a Beetlejuice 2? There's a lot of nostalgia bait nowadays, isn't there? Everything's coming back. And, you know, I don't hate it, you know, like bringing back the Spider-Men in the old Doctor Strange. That was good. Bringing back Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan. I don't hate it, but I just feel like everywhere's doing a bit of nostalgia baiting now. Okay, while you're all still thinking of your favourite film that you can watch whenever, we'll do our Zoom of the Week. First person to guess it on YouTube and Twitch gets 4 points, and the first 2 people to guess it on Facebook get 4 points as well. So it's first 2 people on Facebook, first person on YouTube, first person on Twitch. Seen about that, but not sure, Suzanne. Yeah. Beetlejuice seems like it's such a self-contained thing. It doesn't need a sequel in my mind, but there you go. You brought back Mark for a few minutes, says Charlie Grant. And I, for God's sake, can. Anyway. What is this? It sounds like a fusion of classical and country, whatever. Right. A microscope. Stop it. Here's your Zoom of the Week. You lot, honestly. Can't take you anywhere. Who is this person? Tell me. Who is it? First 2 people on Facebook, first person on YouTube, first person on Twitch. It's not an eye. It's not an eye. The 2 eyes. Danny O'Shea's now telling me an eye on YouTube. Get out of here, man. Good God. Oh, some good guesses. I thought people would get this straight away, but you've not got it yet. Joris Bonson? Nope. It ain't Daniel Craig. It ain't Gordon Ramsay. Mark says aye. No, that is an African primate in Madagascar. Jeremy Kyle? No. Danny says, I will never leave. That's reassuring, but also kind of creepy. Keir Starmer? No. Liam Neeson? No. Bill Nye the Science Guy? No. It's not Christopher Eccleston. It's not Matt Smith. Jenna says blue eyes. Yes, they are blue eyes. But whose blue eyes? It's not Greg Davis. Viggo Mortensen. That's a good guess, but it's not right. You've definitely heard of this person. It's not Russell Howard. Not Liam Neeson. I thought this was fairly easy, but maybe not. I've got you this week. I've got you. Maybe no one's going to get the 4 points. Jenna says, well, I know him. I reckon you've heard his name before. Michael Douglas? No. Bryan Adams? No. Just going to turn my sound down. Tom Hiddleston? No. Tom Hanks? I mean, it would be good if it was, but it's not. Johnny Herbert? Who's Johnny Herbert? I don't even know Johnny Herbert. Mark thinks it's Hugh Grant. It's not Hugh Grant. Oh, Johnny Herbert, right. F1 driver. Ewan McGregor? No. Oh, I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, God. Not my right. Not John Bishop. You're not getting this, guys. They are not English. I'll put it that way. It's not Barack Obama, no. They're not English. In fact, they're not British. You've definitely heard of this person. It's not John Travolta, no. What's its face that does thingamabob? You did it! Well done, man. Alright, I'm going to give it another couple of minutes. We are running a little bit ahead of time, so we don't have to rush on this one, but... Come on. They're not British. Alexander Skarsgård, however you spell it, says Natasha. No. Mads Mikkelsen. No. Mads Madelston, or whatever. Oh dear. Not Michael Douglas, not Bruce Springsteen, not John Travolta. I thought this was fairly easy. Slarty Bart Fast. Slarty Bart Fast, what? Oh, from Hitchhiker's Guide, right. Is the person alive, says Bev? Yes. It's not Viggo Mortensen, but I can see why you'd say that. Sure, you will kick yourselves, Natasha Kid. You will. Come on, you got this, guys. They are American. I'll give you that. They're American. It's not Michael Douglas. Bit younger than Michael Douglas. Donald Trump? No. Biden? No. A lot younger than Biden. Anthony Hopkins? No. They're not British. So that rules out all the Welsh and Scottish ones. Vladimir Putin? No. I think I've got you with this one, guys. I didn't mean to. I thought this was a fairly easy one. That's why I give it 4 points so we get over quickly. It's not Val Kilmer. It's not Michael J. Fox. He's Canadian. Gary Busey. What a guess that would be, but it's wrong. Leonardo DiCaprio. They're older than Leonardo DiCaprio. Four points on the line, guys. Come on. I'm going to give it another minute. So they're older than Leonardo DiCaprio. Henry Cavill, no. Henry Cavill is English. Well, he's from Jersey, isn't he? So. Zac Efron's quite a bit older than Zac Efron. I would say Tom Cruise is, you're round about that area of age. Will Ferrell, no. Bryan Adams, no. Isn't Bryan Adams Canadian, though? I said they are American. Mark says, what area? Sport actor. They are an actor. Jim Carrey's Canadian. They are American. Canadian, nice bear. Harrison Ford. No, that was last week. It's an actor. They are American. They're similar in age to Tom Cruise. I don't want to move on. I want to keep trying at this, guys, because you're almost so close. Mark Hamill. No. John Barrowman, no. Kiefer Sutherland, no. Val Kilmer, no. Another clue. Sean Penn. They've acted with Sean Penn. Joey from Friends, no. They're of that era of Sean Penn, though. Liam Neeson, no, they are an American. The rules out Jude Law as well. Right, I don't know what else to do, guys. I want someone to get it, but I don't want to spend too much more time on it. I don't want to waste anyone's time. They started acting in the 80s. Again, they're in that similar ilk of Sean Penn. Oh, someone has got to get it. Someone's got to get it. Just making sure no one's actually said it in the comments and I've missed it. Ed Norton, no. Good guess though. Barrett, no. Emilio Estevez, no. Christopher Lloyd, no. Brad Pitt, no. Michael J. Fox, no. Michael J. Fox is also Canadian. Steve Carell, no. I'm going to name some films, but I'm not going to name their famous films because otherwise I'll give it away straight away. Jeff Daniels is Martin. I'm going for Quicksilver. Planes, Trains and Automobiles. He Said, She Said. The River Wild. Rob Lowe, no. Woody Harrelson, no. Letters in their name. There's a B in their surname. Steve Martin, no. Not John Candy, no. One person's got it. Murder in the First. Apollo 13. Right, there we go. We've got it. And it is... Kevin Bacon. Alright, we did have Charlie Grant on Facebook and Anita on Facebook. On YouTube, we had the Moonlight Marauder, and on Twitch, we had Bev. So there you go. Charlie Grant, Anita Allen, Moonlight Marauder, and Bev all get 4 points in your bonus column. Jenna says, yeah, she knows him. I thought you would. Old Kevin Bacon. Mark said, why did I not get that? Frank's whinging, says Bev. Right. Blimey, O'Reilly. I think we just need to get on with it, don't we? I told him we're on the same team and to shut up. There you go. Ooh. Mark should have got that. I know. It's always burning it. Ah, dear me. Let me have a quick look. We did just get a donation through. Let me have a quick look who that was. That was funny. Oh, funny tie that was. Right, let's pop ourselves back there. 1 second. In fact, I'll put that back on while you're waiting. We did get we got a donation from Joan. Thanks, Alex. Quizzing with you all means the house isn't so empty. Love the banter. Thank you so much, Joan. We're glad we're helping you in our little way we can. Yeah. Thank you, Joan. Thank you very much. Felt balls. Of course you can. Get rid of the intro for you. There you go. Okay, there they are. So again, I added more than 30, less than 90. Right. Let's do the answers. Move swiftly on, because we're a little bit behind now after that Kevin Bacon debacle. That's a fun set of words, isn't it? The Kevin Bacon debacle. I think we just got another donation through. Nicola! Thank you very much, Nicola, for your donation. Much appreciated. Right. On with the show. So number 1, which European city could you see the Little Mermaid statue? You would find it in Copenhagen. As Mark will tell you, don't bother going, it's too tiny and it's very hard to get there. Number 2, if a sonata is for an instrument, what is a cantata written for? It's written for voices. Voices for 2. Well done. Number 3, Montagues and Capulets. Which play? It's of course Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet. We've got another donation in. Thank you so much. Have a quick look who that is. It is the Bird Sanctuary. We are glad to be back. I'm glad to have you back, Alan. Thank you very much. Number 4. Who wrote the books The Good Companions and Inspector Calls? One of my favourite plays I ever saw was in Inspector Calls. It's fantastic. It is J.B. Priestley. The Inspector Calls, the way that they did it, the actual the play, well, there's a drip of water that goes from in the middle of the stage as the play starts, and the more guilt they all feel, the higher the water rises till they're all in their ankles in it when they find out what actually happens. It's so good. The way they did it was fantastic. Number 5, the Dutch artist, well known for his spatial illusions and tessellations. It is Escher. Escher for number 5. And Charlie Grant does have 3 MC Escher books. My favourite MC. Question 6. Virgin on the Rocks is the work of which artist? It is Da Vinci. Da Vinci for 6. Number 7. Which English artist, whose name is a rank in the police force, painted the Hay Wain? It is Constable. Constable for 7. Number 8. In which country was Pablo Picasso actually born? Trick question. It is, of course, a Spaniard. It was Spain. Number 9. According to convention, from the audience's perspective, does a pantomime villain always enter from the left or right-hand side of the stage? They always come from the right-hand side of the stage. So Mark wasn't the villain this time. And finally, question number 10. Leonardo, Raphael and Michelangelo are 3 of the 4 Ninja Turtles. The 4th is Donatello. Donatello for number 10. So, mark yourselves up. Give yourself a score out of 20. Tell me what you got in the comments. Anybody else? Let's see what we're doing here. Pop that in there. Excuse me. A very effeminate cough, wasn't it? Jenna got 12. Well done, Jenna. That's a good score. Kim got 8. Fiona got 14. Martine got 12. 16 for Joan. Natasha Kidd got 10. Lovely stuff. $16 for Linda. Good score in that round. For a few of you. Okay. That being said, let's jump in to that little page there just so I can get myself oriented. And we shall go into round number 3. Very sad 6. Too distracted with woo-woo brain freeze. Understandable, Anne? Can't stay away, can you? Anyway, round number 3 is... multiple choice. And tonight your multiple choice is all about food. Oh, here he is again.
I thought I'd pop in for this one.
Alright, so it's all about food. I'm just going to very quickly check what Mr. Charles Grant's meme was. Just because we all want to see it. I'm sure we do. I like you've got me at my most miserable looking there. Thank you very much. Alex searching in chat in vain for Kevin Bacon. It took a long time to rear his head. You can smell him before you see him. Right. Okay. Here it is then. So, we'll give you the question. You get 4 possible answers, A, B, C or D. I'm going to take away the wrong answers after 30 seconds. No burnt bacon allowed. Oops, says Anne. Jenna says, oh my god, I love food. Me too. If I didn't have it, I'd probably die. Number 1. Yeast releases a gas which makes bread rise. So yeast releases which gas which makes a bread rise? Is it A, oxygen, B, carbon dioxide, C, nitrogen, or D, hydrogen? That's a bit loud. I'll turn it down for you.
Which one is it? Do we always get... Is it still continuing every week with the bloody burnt bacon thing?
Oh, no. Only when we know you're watching.
Really?
Kevin is better looking than Mark's bacon, says Anita. Yeah, a little less burnt. Okay, let's take away the wrong answers. Yeast does not release oxygen or nitrogen. It is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide for 1. All right, moving on. Number 2.
Can I do it?
If you want.
2. Pumpkins grow on what? Is it stalks, trees, bushes, or vines?
Jenna says she doesn't know if it's because of Sophie. She's probably a good influence on the kitchen.
There you go. Let's take away the wrong answers. It's not those stalks or the trees. They grow on vines.
Vines. All right, 2 points for D for number 2. Right, so number 3. Gorgonzola cheese is from which country? So Gorgonzola cheese is from which country? Is it A, France, B, Austria, C, Italy, or D, Greece?
Nil point. Well, that was Switzerland, wasn't it? Nil point.
I didn't watch it.
Bless him. I didn't actually watch The Great Escape. I didn't actually watch Eurovision because it was at Great Escape, so I just fast forwarded to the points bit at the end.
Skip to the good bit, as they say.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so let me just get rid of my night screen. There we go. Congrats on your almost winning Eurovision, by the way, says Martine. Indeed. Right, let's take away the wrong answers. It's not France. It's not Austria. You would get it from Italy. Italy for 3. 2 points for Italy. Yeah, we almost got we got a lot of points, didn't we?
Came second.
Came second, yeah.
Number 4. In Ireland, what kind of food are crew beans? Or crew beans? I have no idea on the pronunciation. Are they pig's feet, lamb shanks, sweetbreads, or cabbages? Although, even though we came second, it was already rumoured that if Ukraine couldn't host, we would possibly be in with a shout for it. And now we've come second, I would see it quite likely, particularly as AJ, who was giving our points away, kept pushing Media City in Salford. So I have a feeling they might host it up there. Go on, buzz off. Jeez, sod. Let's take away the wrong ones. It's not the shanks or the sweetbreads. They are pig's feet.
Pig's feet. Mm-hmm.
I won't do any spoilers on the Doctor Who, but it is looking good from what I'm picking up on. And it's going to be 3 specials, not 1.
Number 5. Kedgeree was brought to Britain from which country? So kedgeree was brought to Britain from where? Is it Morocco, India, Pakistan, or Persia?
Martin says it makes more sense that you will host it if Ukraine can't. By tradition, it's one of the big 5 that hosts it if a country can't for whatever reason. So that's Spain, Italy, France, us, and Germany. Mainly because they pay the most into supporting it. Okay, you'll go.
So kedgeree was brought into Britain not from Morocco or Persia, it was from India. Deli says Doctor Who's looking to be amazing. Costs a lot of money though, says Kerry. Indeed, yeah. More things to worry about, I guess, with money.
Dan, if you want some real spoilers for what's going on, check out a YouTuber called Tharis, Tharris. Check him out if you really want the spoilers.
Okay.
Number 6. Astronaut John Young ate which item of food in space in 1968? Was it ice cream, an egg, burger, or a Thanksgiving turkey dinner? Sure, it should be an egg, not a egg.
No, a egg.
A egg.
A egg.
Okay.
Yeah, Norway said before the show that we hope not to win because of how much it costs. We hope not to win because of how much it costs.
That's why Ireland hated it. It cost them a fortune.
Yeah, they've won 7 times now.
Yeah. So that's why they put Dustin the Turkey forward and Jedward. So they had no chance. Let's take away the wrong ones. It's not the dinner or the ice cream. It was a burger.
A burger.
These days it would have been sponsored, wouldn't it?
Well, it probably was actually. Probably say it was McDonald's.
Thank you.
I guessed it and it came up, so I'm going with my gut, says Jenna. Well, there you go then. What did you say? Was it an egg? Right, moving on. Number 7.
Well, when it comes to your food, you should go with your guts.
Number 7. In the last World War, what kind of food was snuck? So in the last World War, what kind of food was snuck? Was it a fish dish? A fruit dish? A meat dish? Or a potato dish?
Potato?
Excuse me. All right, let's pop out there while I blew my nose. Right, snook
Too much information.
is not fruit. It's not meat. It was a fish dish. A fish dish. Swish.
What fruit is a Laxton's Superb? Is it A for apple, B for banana, C for cherry, or D for date? See what you did there. No, yes. Yeah.
Charlie Grant says, nice to see the dynamic duo back together. Happy memories.
Even though he's still on the big seat and I'm just on this little tiny thing down here. Though it is more comfortable than the stool, I must
You
admit.
can raise it up, you know.
Can you?
Yeah.
Never he tells me. Well, that's better.
I want a refund, says Karina.
Cheeky.
Right, let's take the wrong answers then.
It is not the banana or the cherry. It is in fact apple.
Yes, dating back to 1893. It was first bred. What do you call it when you make a new species of apple? A new variety.
Variety.
Yeah, a new variety. What would you call that?
It's called a new variety.
Yeah, but what's the act of making a new variety?
I have no idea.
Then why bother answering me then? Question number 9. Which French
Answering, Mr. Grant.
Which French city is famous for its bouillabaisse soup? Which French city is famous for its bouillabaisse soup? Is it from Paris? Is it from Marseille? Is it very from Lyon? Or is it very nice?
Nice.
That's the point.
I had a very nice meal in Nice. How many people are you waiting for the bowls?
Nobody, I don't think.
Oh, that's good.
Right, so where would you get bouillabaisse soup, or where is it most famously from? It's not from Paris, it's not from Lyon, it is from Marseille.
That's a nice
Cultivate, that's the word. Thank you, Charlie Grant.
Well, cultivate is just to grow stuff.
Well, you couldn't think of the word, could you? So
Yeah, but it's not cultivate. That's
yes,
just
it
growing.
is. You cultivate a different breed of apple,
Yeah, but you can cultivate growing of lettuces in your garden.
and that's how you cultivate a new varietal of lettuce.
No, not necessarily a new variety. You just
You have to make a new variety. You must cultivate a new variety. How else are you going to make a new variety?
Yes,
I'm
but
going to varietize a new variety.
not cultivate. It just means to grow.
But you can't do anything else other than cultivate a new one.
Yeah, but you could say water then. You can't do it without watering it.
You can't grow water.
He doesn't get it, does he?
You don't get it. How else are you going to make a new species of a...
No, cultivate just means grow something. Not necessarily a new species.
You have to cultivate a new species! I'm
Karina's,
doing number 10, you can shut up.
Karina's comment.
Which sauce is pickled fish brine in Chinese cookery? Is it hoisin? Is it mayonnaise? Is it chili? Or is it ketchup?
You're getting really stroppy.
Well, you're coming up with trying to say that you're right. Well, you're not, because you didn't think of anything else, did you? God's sake. Oh, you can't cultivate, but you didn't come up with the right words, so you can shut up. You came up with less information than anybody else did. Such a dick. You really are. Ah. Ah. Jenna says she's crying.
What is that Mr. O'Shea says?
Oh yeah, Danny O'Shea, the known troller, said Mark is right. What a surprise. Right, pickled fish brine is not hoisin, it's not mayonnaise, it is just ketchup. The original ketchup was actually mushroom.
Yes.
That's where you came from. Love you too, says Natasha Kidd. Thank you. Oi, keep it PG. Yeah, he's PG, he's just a dick, he's a Richard. It's alright. Let us know how many points you got in that round.
Right, well, I'll leave you then.
Yeah.
We've done this round.
See how many points you cultivated in that previous round.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Off. If you do not think like I fish, then that's cod's wallop, says Christopher Reese. Good God. Alex is correct. Cultivate means to prepare or develop. Known troll. Yes, you are, Danny. Find you under a bridge. Joan says difficult round, only got 10. Well, that's half. That's half. You're still doing all right. Right then. I had to go out of the screen a couple of times. I had to blow my nose, unfortunately. Martine says she got 12. Right. Let's move on from there. I don't think anyone is yet to not fill in their felt ball guess. No, Tommy. Excuse me, Tommy plus 4, but Tommy hasn't put any points in, so I'm not going to take them in. Find me under a bridge, that's how me and Mark met. So Danny, as it happens, that's where I did find Danny, says Danny's mum. Only 8, no questions on wine. I'll change that next time for you. Speciation is how a new kind of plant or animal species is created, says Linda. Good round, says Jenna. She got 17. How'd you get 17? You can't get odd points. Right, that was a fun round, wasn't it? Okay, let's move on to our final round then, round number 4. Whee. Please donate some money just so I can pay for my therapy. Right. Cultivate. Prepare and use land or crops for gardening. The peasants who cultivated the land became its owners. Yeah, did you come up with the word speciation, Mark? No, you didn't, so you're as useless as I am. Jenna said she got 12, not 17. I did wonder. Okay, on with our round number 4. So, where did I get that from? I got the wrong sheet there. Right, round number 4, it's general knowledge. Don't forget, at the end of this round, we'll do the recap. I'll do the recap. I'll count up your felt ball guesses, and we'll see how you did. Okay, here we go. No, I wasn't wrong. I just didn't get the right word. Mark wasn't right. You were as wrong as I was because you didn't have the right word. I'm going to mute you. Bye. Right, number 1. Dartmouth is a town in which county? Janice says, I'm blind and getting new glasses. Fair enough. So Dartmouth is a town in which county? I wonder if I can attempt trying the crappy Facebook music again. There might be some gems in there, you never know. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Nothing to do with me, I'm just one of the ones logged in on YouTube, says Bev. What? Yeah, Mark was as right as I was, which we were both wrong. You can't admit you were right because you didn't have the answer. So vis-a-vis, you're wrong. Number 2, John McClane is the hero of what series of action movies? He's got all the right words and not necessarily the right meanings. 2 rights don't make a wrong, though. But they do make a left, Bev. Question number 3. Which of the 4 seasons does the term vernal refer to? Question number 4. If you'd move on, please. Thank you. Number 4. What E is a select group or class? So what E is a select group or class? Vernon was at Harry Potter's uncle. Get on with your work, for God's sake, Mark. Danny says, I'm just proud you knew a long word. I think, looking at the felt balls as well, we might have to change it next week. I might put a different amount of balls in, large balls. So I think the large balls do make it slightly easy for you to guess the number in there. So maybe not so many large balls next time. Question number 5. Hobart is the capital city of where? Hobart is the capital city of where? Mark says, I understand what Danny gets out of trolling. It's fun. A whole new era of Mark has just been emerged. Mark the Troll. But luckily for you, I can mute you. Question number 6. Yes, let's make an impossible task even more difficult, says Charlie Grant. Number 6. In Monopoly, what square is diagonally opposite jail? So in Monopoly, what square is diagonally opposite the jail? It's not an impossible task. I mean, the Persia Globetrotters got it dead on last time, which was kind of a surprise to me. Well, no, I did the money pot of one of my other quizzes quite recently. It was the first one back, and the team guessed the exact amount, which was kind of crazy. I said almost impossible. Yeah. Question number 7. Ooh, number 7. Communism is associated or was associated with the colour red. But what colour were American communist sympathisers said to be? So communism is or was associated with the colour red, but what colour were American communist sympathisers said to be? So back in the McCarthy era, I suppose. Come to the dark side. It's only me and Mr. Grunt. It's a bit lonely, says Danny O'Shea. Yeah, but at least every now and again Charlie Grant's helpful for me. As well as being a hilarious meme maker. Question number 8. What was the name of the Celtic priests who danced around sacrificial fires in the forest to mark the end of the season of the sun? So what was the name of the Celtic priest who danced around sacrificial fires in the forest to mark the end of the season of the sun? I'm helpful. I haven't turned up for many weeks, that's true. Moving on to question number 9. Number 9. Who is the shape-shifting trickster Norse god who is the inspiration for Tom Hiddleston's character in the Marvel films? Mark dances around the burnt purple bacon in his garden, says Jenna. I'm just pinning my mistakes. Yeah, a little bit of trolling. Danny? Danny says I'm. You are. And finally, question number 10. Number 10. What N was the name of the early peer-to-peer file sharing site created by John Fanning, Sean Fanning, and Sean Parker? So what N was the name of the early peer-to-peer file net sharing site created by John Fanning, Sean Fanning, and Sean Parker? I was just so emotional I couldn't type. Oh dear. I don't know why I should be giving him attention, Martin. You're right there. Tell you what. There we go. Egg. Okay. Let's jump in to the recap, and then we'll also be doing the felt ball guesses. Well, I know Martin isn't a Danny fan. Please do, so I can ignore him, says Kim. Oh, dear. Right, there you go. There is your recap. I'm going to very quickly pop out so I can... I'm not going to lie, so I can blow my nose and also get your score sorted out for your felt balls. So I'll see you in a second. Hello. Alright, so it's time for the felt ball guesses. Whoever gets the closest without going over gets 3 points. Second closest gets 2 points. Third closest gets 1 point. If you are dead on, you get 5 points. But if you got just one ball over, you get 0 points. Alright? So bear that in mind. Okay. They all donate that as well. Right. The one girl and her new pen and the quiz man and her, 360, you are under. 363, Angry Birds plus 1, you are under. Noski's Servant, 366, you are spot on. And I'm getting sick of people getting it spot on, because I've got to try all sorts of weird little ways to try and get the money, the felt balls in there. So well done. Noski's Servant, it was 366. I did 63 balls tonight, which made it 366. Right, there. Nope, wrong one. There we go. So there you go. One girl, new pen. Quiz on her get 1 point. Angry Birds get 2 points, and Noski's Servants gets 5 points. Well, there you go. What was that, Danny? Didn't quite hear you there. So yeah, I did 63 little felt balls today. So hold on if you got that one. Right. Pop back to there. And we'll go to that screen, just so you can see. Right. And we're going to move on to our final part now. We're going to move on to the answers, I think. If I put myself back there. Obviously helps you haven't got a clue how many last week's have been. Exactly, just come in blind. I think that's the way to do it. I think that's what the Perthshire Globetrotters did. Cat's Whiskers came in, they hadn't even been here for like 6 weeks. Came in straight in, and she was like, yeah, she was like, and it was the right answer. Excuse me. Right. Let us do the answers to the round. Okay. Here we go then. I'll get rid of that donate button. Of course, there is knickers. Standard stuff. Alrighty. Just double checking something there. Okie dokie. Right, no more comments. Let's go. So Dartmouth is a town in which county? You'd find Dartmouth in Devon. Devon for 1. Number 2, John McClane is the hero of the seminal Die Hard series of movies. Die Hard for 2. Did you get that, Joan? You might have got the answer correct, but did you get that one right? Because I know you don't like movies. Number 3, which of the 4 seasons does vernal refer to? It is the season of spring. Spring for 3. Number 4, what E is a select group or class? It is the elite. Amazingly, yes. Well then, I need to up my game. 5, Hobart is the capital city of where? Well done if you got this one. It is the capital of Tasmania. Well done if you got that one. Tasmania. Home to a devil. Number 6, in Monopoly, what square is diagonally opposite the jail? It's, of course, the go to jail. Go to jail for 6. Question number 7, communism is associated with red. American communist sympathisers were said to be pink, or pinkos. Well done if you got that one as well. So they were pink. Number 8, what was the name of the Celtic priests that danced around sacrificial fires? They were the Druids. The Druids for 8. Number 9, who is the shape-shifting Norse god? It is Loki. Doesn't want to tell anybody, just want to keep it low-key. And finally, number 10, what N was the peer-to-peer file-sharing network created by John and Sean Fanning and Sean Parker? It was Napster. Napster for 10. So well done if you got that one. Never used Napster, but I was big on LimeWire. Anyone use LimeWire? If you ever downloaded a song you wanted, you had a 50-50 chance it was either going to be the song you wanted or porn. Or not even the song you wanted. So yeah, it's a 30-33% chance. It's either the song you wanted, the song you didn't want, or it was porn. In fact, no. It was a quarter chance, because it could be a virus as well. Okay, let us know what your points were in the comments. Martine got 12. Kim got 10. Slightly harder round that one, it seems. Slightly harder round for you, that one. Put ourselves back there. 14 for Joan. 12. I remember LimeWire, says Natasha. I quite often downloaded all 4, said Danny. I use LimeWire as well. It was really a gamble. Yeah. Those are the days. The internet was just a Wild West back then. Right then, let's have a quick check of that score sheet. We'll see how many people need to get their points in. Fiona got 14. Lovely stuff. Redhead's got 0 points tonight. That's a shame. Total 56. Well done. Alright, I think everyone has got their points in. So, let's do, without further ado, let's do the sorting then, shall we? Let's have a quick look. Sort. Total. Kim O'Shea says nothing new. Kazaa! Oh yeah, Kazaa! What was the other one? eShare? Was it eShare? iMesh. I can't remember now. eShare? Zero points for pre-standard study, yeah. Kazaa, FrostWire, never used FrostWire. iMesh, it was iMesh. I used to think iMesh was less likely to get a virus. That was never the case. I still use Winamp. God, I love Winamp. It really whips the llama's ass. I'm getting into some really dark territory there. Dark days of the internet. Winamp. Good stuff. Right, let's get those scores in order and see how well we all did. Alright, we've got the Martine and the No Ideas 54, 59 for the Quizman and Her, Nusky Servant 63, 67 for One Gun and a New Pen, 72 for the Enthusiast, 78 for Angry Birds. Charlie Lockdown Factory got 80, but Bez Brainiacs pipping to the post with 82 and are our winners tonight. There we go. Right. So there we go. Thank you so much for playing, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. Got some cool stuff going on. Next week we've got our live music special at the Railway in Portslade with the fantastic Song Sealed Delivered, who will be doing a cover of some songs, and people have to try and guess what the songs are, which will be quite cool. Natasha says, thank you for keeping 1/4 of I'm with Stupid entertained. You're very welcome. Thank you, Alex. I'll see you next week. We will be back next week, Joe. I will not be missing it next week. We've had a couple of misses out these past few weeks, but I'm going to try and make sure we're nice and regular. But the numbers are dropping, so we'll see how we go next week. But we'll see how that we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I think. Yeah. So, with that being said, thank you so much for playing. Your quote for kindness for tonight is by Raktivist. Being kind is giving, even when it seems like you have nothing else to give. Thank you so much for playing. Have a lovely week. Have a great weekend. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you in person or virtually next Wednesday. Love you all very much. Take care. Bye-bye.